Nah, it was wild because I was trying to tell her, that first comment you made, haven't heard it, so now I'm here. Like, what now? And then she's buying me phones and things like that. It was kind of like, now I feel like I'm controlling you, and that's not really, you know, what I wanted. But handle things the way you want to handle it. And we were going through Portland, and she was always like, yo, what are you doing? I'm an assassin. This is what I was sent to do. I'm about to kill this person. And she's like, no, don't do that. And I think that was the biggest thing. We had so many talks about that. Now I'm confused because this is Portland. I just dropped into this situation. And then, like, what the fuck are you doing? And then she have to send me out a lot of times. She'd be like, all right, well, you just said some things. Well, you said some things 2 days ago, but it took me 3 days. Now I composed myself. It's figured out. And she really didn't get that point. And then, it was wild because it was God arranged this marriage. And I'm sitting there like we're like two a spider is fighting scorpion, I guess. So I was already like, you know, you put us in this box and we're gonna go at it, and we were going at it, and God would step in. He'd be like, "Yo, that was round two, and then come over here, center yourself for a second." He would always tell me that this is a strong battle, and rest for a second, don't get overconfident. Which I never had the thought process to do that. And then it became, all right, well, now it's blown up into a whole big ass thing, right? So, start teaching them. And I even, I would never challenge God, but that's what he said. So then it was, all right, well, let's teach you. And then how that went. She was probably the last to know. We made a promise to her because she did that one thing, and then from there, it's been, let's get down to business. And we were waiting for that moment and just be like, come out, just be yourself. If you have some problems, and say some things, like express yourself, do it your way. You know, I'm not gonna teach her my way because I don't think she could ever get on that level. But like how she's doing it, it's like she wants to express herself and say what she wants to say. No one's gonna beat that out of her. And I never wanted to. I wanted to see a wife like, come on, show me what you got, because you're. No, I thought you were Archangel Faith. And the dumb shit we go through, that's between us, but it's a intimate relationship. And then once, okay, then usually I'm so fast, I'm already ahead of it. So I'm just like, what? Throw that away. Pull out knives or something, do something. And then once it gets down to knife fights and everything like that, we were going at it like that. And then people called the cops a couple times, like, you two need to we're about to do this Miss Perkins thing, and then from there, it was once that order got given, yeah, it was Miss Perkins to the high table. Your privileges have been revoked. And then she had to fight that out by herself. But to come back to her husband, I think that's gonna be probably she'll humble herself a bit, and she'll nah. We always believed in her. I was teaching a Navy SEAL class. She got involved in it, and she took it way different way. Like it was, you know, who's gonna be a part of this? Because then it became how she felt about it, and she felt the way she felt about it. I'm not really sensitive, like to a woman's needs. I get the point. Maybe I'm not the best husband. I'm a good father, so I think that's there. But as a husband, I thought I was really really good, but at that point, yeah, it wasn't. No, because I shot her. She probably remembers that and wants revenge or something like that. And it's okay. I mean, the way I think about it is, I can kill her on the spot. I haven't killed her, so I think when she thinks about it, maybe she'll reacclimate a little bit more. And then I told her, I was like, I'm slipping in and out to defy the devil that you're following right now, and this is what I'm saying. And so, do you get it? And we had those moments, and that was great. Um, to be able to interrogate at the same time, she was getting interrogated. So, I mean, I saw the things that the High Court actually ordered it down, and it was now you're standing in front of the judge, and she had to deal with that. So, I mean, whatever she thought, it probably, you know, she had so much influence from the enemy that to help her to come to this side and be like, yo, now you're standing in front of the court and everything like that. And she didn't believe it at first, but then she started talking. So now we're talking, and that's amazing. Yeah, we haven't talked for a long time because she was in jail and under an influence of something, and then it became what it is. So nah, I'll revoke that vengeance that I was gonna take on that dude. Um, she'd probably be pissed off about that, but I don't see it that way. He didn't know what he was getting into, and that indiscretion happened, so it was recognized. So I don't think it will happen again. But yeah, the I love you so much, Jesus, and all this. Um, when I see it, and we'll we'll figure that out. But